Evening, guys. Just down in Brian Sands in Somerset, enjoying this nice peaceful evening. Haven't been here for quite some time actually, good 5 or 6 years. Yeah, good memories. So I've seen a few things on Facebook and social media today. It's hit home a little bit. 2024 and we've still got the stigma about men not talking. Well, is that true? 2024? I don't know. I guess so, to some degree. I haven't seen it said for quite some time actually. But seeing a few reels on social media today just started to make me think. Men don't talk, and I don't know, some men don't, do they? We're designed not to, aren't we? Get on with it. What's the matter with you? Well, while you're down in the dumps, come on. Sun's out now, you should be happy, don't worry about it. Ride the wave. You get over it. It's not exactly true, is it? I mean, I held it in for years. Tried to talk about it. Growing up, I grew up in a male household, so we weren't allowed to talk about our feelings. You just shut up and behave yourself and keep yourself busy. I don't know, but it's just not true, is it? Women talk all the time, apparently. Men don't. Men just get on with it. Go to work, get frustrated. Go to the pub, get frustrated. It's bugged me today. It has bugged me a little bit. But I'm just enjoying the view at the moment. You can see behind me a little rock face behind me, Brian Sands. I talk. The older I'm getting, the more I'm talking. I know there's hope they don't mind me mentioning it, but I'm part of a really good group, the Proper Blokes Club. I mean, ladies, don't take that personal. I mean, it's to rid the stigma, men not talking. So a friend of mine, Scott, is doing wonders with the Proper Blokes Club, getting a lot of publicity as well. There's quite a few there's quite a few walks around London. I think it's got about 10 now, maybe more. It's growing every year, so and there's a lot of people on each walks. The teams are getting bigger, and I think there's Andy's Bloke Club up in Yorkshire, I believe. So there's men's groups out there to encourage walking and talking. I like the idea of walking with the talking. Gets you a bit of exercise, gets you outside and helps you re-regulate. There's no judgment, no one's discriminating. Some people don't even have to talk. You just, after a couple of weeks, you're just catching up with new friends. So all good for the mental health. I mean, 2024, and I come across that on social media today. Men still not talking. Some are designed not to. It's upbringing. Again, generations. I mentioned it in a video before. Generations above us, and just not. Just don't know. It's like it wasn't allowed. I don't get it. I really, really don't get it, because keeping it to yourself, keeping it locked in, you're living with your faults, you're living with your demons, you're living with your traumas, and you're not sharing them. You don't have to tell all and sundry, but I don't know, is it I guess there's a few trust issues, open up to the wrong person, the fear of them sharing your deepest, darkest faults, and I don't know, there's a few things, people's anxieties keep them locked away. And how long do you have to keep it locked in? You know, it's really, really unhealthy. But if you don't know any different, if you're designed to keep stum, if you like, it's just different, isn't it? It's hard. How do you encourage someone to open up? You know, I remember my first walk with Scott in Wallington, and I was unsure, I was anxious, I had a few things going on at the time, and yeah, Scott was amazing. Just a few of the other boys just didn't really share what was going on, but after a couple of walks, I don't know, I guess you just build up a little bit of trust with people, and you start hearing others talk, so it encourages you to talk, you know, pretty much like my videos, sharing my experiences. Hopefully it encourages others to, I don't know, open up and share experiences. It's easy once you've gone through it and you're on the other side, you know, but it never actually leaves you, does it? You just pick up tools along the way, and that's the idea of the walking and talking, is to share experiences, pick up other people's tools of how they cope, what works for them. It's all trial and error, you know. You can, whatever suits them, you can try yourself, you know. But I'm going to say it again, 2024, social media, how much does that help? Social media, you know, there's still a lot of encouragement on social media, loads of encouragement. You know, you could pick up loads of tricks and tools and coping mechanisms, and different daily practices is what people use, you know. But yeah, it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind for a few hours today. I couldn't sit down. It was eating away at me. So I don't know, half an hour drive from where I'm staying. Lovely county, this Somerset. I've done a few videos in Burnham-on-Sea, but I forgot all about Brian. I actually let's have a little look. Forgot how peaceful and picturesque it is, you know. I haven't been here for years. Nice little holiday park there. There's loads along here, by the way. Really good for kids, loads of entertainment about a mile up the road. Yeah, really good little getaway. But this time of night, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Had a bit of overcast, a little bit of drizzle. That's gone by now. So yeah, nice time for a little walk and a talk. Even on me lonesome. There's not many people here at all. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I thought I'd get out. Couldn't sit down, couldn't stay indoors. I just needed to re-regulate. It was affecting me a little bit. Got a few little things on my mind. But I don't know. Again, 2024, men don't talk. Come on, guys. Let's get talking. You know, and any ladies out there who are still in the belief that we don't talk, sometimes all it takes is to listen sometimes. You know, if they're your loved ones, you know what they're like, you know their personality. You ask the question and, yeah, I'm okay, I'm all right. I think you can see by the body language, you know, the fear of opening up and sharing it, don't want to put it on you. It's my problem, it's not yours. You know, it's still evident, you know. So when they're your loved ones, you know, it is down to the individual to want to open up. But if you know the person, and like I said, if they're your loved one, then you don't have to push, but you know how to get them to open up, get them comfortable, let them know that they're safe, and you're there to support them, to listen, not pass any judgment, You know, some of us men, we are in fear that if we share the information, then it would be used against us, possibly in an argument or two later on, which is not what we want. It's not helpful. It would just close us off. It would just, we ain't going to talk after that, trust me. And not even just men, like all of us who don't talk, you know, when we do share, to be belittled with it at a later date, you know, that just it delays recovery, it delays healing, you know. So there's a lot of trust behind opening up and talking. So many different mental illnesses out there that affect it. They're growing by the day. Personality disorders, I had a look the other day. We've got 10 at the moment, 10 personality disorders. This, growing up, we probably had one, you know. So everything's getting boxed, everything's getting a name to it, and the deviations are just, they're expanding by the year. You know, when does it stop? When do we try and help rather than name? I don't know. We all go through stuff in life, you know. No one's problems are as big as the individuals, are they, at the end of the day? But I think we need to start encouraging people to feel safe to talk, give them an environment where they can share. But with the knowledge that we don't have to be in fear that it's going to be shared or used against us at a later date. I mean, that's wicked. That's wicked. It happens every day. You know, we all know someone who's gone through that, and then you go back in the shell and they just close off, then they become antisocial, you know. I don't know. It's not something I like, to be honest. But yeah, listening to that on social media today, it was a guy talking, educating women, you know, why men close off. He shares he's in the darkest secrets, and then an argument or two down the road, it's thrown back in the face. So, you know, so he closes off, goes in his shell, he pulls away, looks like he gets accused of having no emotion. Come on, guys, you don't have to be a woman to be emotional. Men are emotional too. We're all emotional. We all show it. We all feel it. You know, it's just how we programmed to express it. You know, so. And then the other post was a woman, funnily enough, and that was nice to see. A woman saying more or less the same things, trying to educate women on it. You know, so, and encouraging men to speak up and not lose faith, you know. But it's a long road, isn't it? When you get belittled and all you want to do is just share a bit of knowledge and share some feelings. You know, I'm trying to educate my children to share your feelings. Don't be shy. Don't be scared to let people know how you feel. You know, that's one of the only times you're allowed to be, in my opinion, a little bit selfish, is to share your feelings. It's not about the other person. You know, the way you deliver it is. You know, you don't have to be brutal with it. Be a bit tactful. But when you're authentic and honest, then the other person receiving it can take it for gospel, take it for how you're coming across and how you're feeling. You know, so I don't know, guys. Just thought I'd share that today. Men don't talk. Well, it's not necessarily true. A lot of people don't listen. A lot of people don't want to listen. A lot of people are scared to listen. Some people don't know how to react with the information they're receiving. 9 times out of 10, it's just your ears, it's just your shoulders. You know, it's something to lean on. Lend us your ears, give us your shoulders. You don't, just be a bit empathetic, understand it, and it does explain a lot of people's behaviours at certain times, you know, especially loved ones, friends, you know. So yeah, lend your ears, give us your shoulders, and don't judge. and certainly don't bring it back up to use against someone in a future argument, because that will just, it just won't help. It's not right. It's not the way it should be. So guys from Brian Sands, love you all, and enjoy your evening, and speak to you soon. Happy healing.